You know, I've been looking back on my childhood a lot lately, and I'm just gonna come clean with it. I've had a weird fucking childhood, and I blame most of this on the movies I used to watch. And if you thought Hercules and Xena was weird, well, this one's a special kind of weird. Have you ever heard of a movie called Princess and the Goblin?
There's a power in every breath.
To completely understand how batshit insane this movie is, you have to know that it was made in Hungary, and one of the first animated features to come from there, surprisingly enough. It was based off a book written by George MacDonald and came out in 1991, but didn't even reach America until 3 years later, where it was, well, not well received. I wonder why. Well, it could have something to do with the fact that 1994 was the same year Americans saw The Lion King, and this movie quite frankly looks like it belongs in the 70s. And it's not just the art style of this movie either, everything about it is just so awkward and, foreign. Got me there. But maybe I should let the movie speak for itself. So we begin with a jolly tune and a narration from a king about his daughter, Irene. We then see said daughter ditching her lazy-ass nanny to go poking through the woods.
Strange things. You never know when they might happen.
Strange things. That was random. A princess dicking around the woods, of course, leads to trouble, as Irene is not necessarily attacked, but more harassed by Maleficent's rejects. Things start looking pretty grim until...
There's a power in every breath.
Singing! I'm gonna fucking love this movie.
A power that starts within the heart, a power that rises through the throat, and when it sails up through the air.
Yep, I know how you guys feel.
Oh, there's someone there.
No shit. So this is Curdie, a normal peasant boy who hangs around the forest torturing deformed animals?
There's one thing they can't stand. It's a song.
Tell me about it. Curdie offers to help Irene back home.
Let me give you a kiss to thank you.
Man, royalty is easy.
Irene! Irene!
Looty! Oh dear, she'll be worried about me.
Wait a minute. Let me get this straight. So the caretaker, Looty, fell asleep in the middle of the woods, woke up, realized the princess was missing, decides to waltz back to the castle and call for her there? This caretaker just does not give a shit, does she?
Well, princess, what are you going... Oh, help! Oh! Irene? Irene, where are you?
Oh, sweet Jesus. Can we find a better caretaker for the princess, please? Seriously, guys, is this the king's first, or has he already lost countless heirs to this clumsy motherfucker? Anyway, Irene's cat Turnip finds a trap door and, without the caretaker noticing, they both wander inside. Uh-oh. Looks like they accidentally stumbled into an actual Disney film. I don't know about you guys, but this movie is weird enough without talking silverware.
Come in, Irene.
No, you fool! That was the doorway to hell you just opened! So beyond the door, if you can believe it, Irene finds her great-great-grandmother, Irene.
There's no need.
She must be terribly old.
Oh, snap!
I'm not exactly a ghost, but I'm not real either.
This shit is getting pretty deep, man.
Like the rose on the window that burst into flames.
Yes, I put the roses there to lead you to me.
Whoa,
I
Irene
thought
is
you might need
tripping.
my help.
Wait, or am I tripping? No, it's just her. So Irene has this lovely existential experience, so her great-grandmother can tell her that she's gonna be in great danger.
Am I in trouble, Grandmother?
I fear you soon will be, my child.
Gee, thanks, Grandma. Ludi goes on yet another search for Irene and doesn't ever shut the fuck up about it.
Train. What with that boy and his stories about goblins, and then hiding to make me worried sick. Oh, I'm fed up with this. But I did promise the king I'd look after her. Oh, and the princess doesn't mean any harm. She's only a child. Poor girl. What with her mother dead. Oh.
Ah, from the horrendous off-screen Disney parent death. The disease must have spread to the rip-offs, too. Shit's lethal.
I've been to see my grandmother.
But you haven't got a grandmother.
You know, Irene has constantly told this throughout the entire movie, but doesn't everyone technically have a great-great-grandmother? True, they're probably dead, but that doesn't mean you don't have one. We then cut to Curdie and his dad heading out to work at the mines.
Hi-ho! 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 Hi-ho!
Where's that noise coming from? Where am I? Oh no, goblins.
Curdie then accidentally finds his way into the Goblin Kingdom.
And the Prince Froglip, he does nasty things to people.
What sort of things?
What sort of things? What sort of things? What's the matter with you? Haven't you got any imagination?
Of course I haven't got any imagination.
Well, what's the most sensitive part of your body?
Don't be stupid. My feet, of course.
Well, what would the Prince Froglip do with them then?
He stamps on your feet.
This dialogue is physically hurting me. I mean, I get that you need a little exposition. I understand that Curdie has to eventually use this knowledge to his advantage later, but this is just fucking lazy, guys.
A meeting in the Royal Hall.
Drop it, Clump. We better go. Quick.
Oh no, where did they go?
Yeah. Thank you, my dear. As I was saying, we'll...
Get rid of the sun, people, stupid.
What the hell is Lindsay Lohan doing in this movie? I thought this was supposed to be an animated Oh. That's not... wow. How embarrassing.
No! It's not enough! Oh, it's Prince Froglip!
Oh, no. What do you mean? Not enough?
Not enough, my little monstrosity.
No, Mother, it is not. We were driven underground, weren't we? Because above ground we were forced to obey laws, to help others, to be friendly to people. Impossible. How could we possibly live with these sun people? Snivelling, cowardly creatures. We should do something much nastier than flood their minds. We should take revenge!
I know this is totally random, but have you guys ever seen the show Home Movies? Yeah, remember that kid Fenton?
Yes, but I'm also the president, and I'm really tall.
First, we have to dig a tunnel.
That's 14 games to 0. I've won, Brendan. I'm really beating you.
But, Mother, isn't it true that the fun people are called that because they need the fun?
You know what, Mom?
What, honey?
It's all your fault!
Oh, honey.
You ruined my party!
I didn't.
Everybody hates me because
I'm
of
so
you!
sorry.
Hit him! Hurt him! Kill him!
Uncanny.
Yeah! Brilliant! Yeah! We'll,
Did the king just sneeze glow-in-the-dark bouncy balls? Curdie books it out of there to warn everybody about the goblin's plan when he runs into his dad. Man, the miners are digging pretty close to the goblin's home. You'd think there would have been a confrontation by now. We cut to Irene's dad coming back home in all of his kingly bearded goodness.
Yes, my child, I'm here.
I just came back from killing thousands of foreigners. Mind the bloodstains.
I hear you were out late one evening.
Yes, I got lost. I was chased by some strange creatures.
The king knows that his daughter's caretaker sucks at her job? The hell, man, it's your daughter's safety we're talking about here. Be more of a parent, for crying out loud. You know, I'm starting to think that he's trying to get his daughter killed. Yeah, that would explain the bored as shit expression he has on his face while Irene's talking to him. Damn it, I thought having her left in the woods would do it for sure. Might try the guillotine above her bed next time.
Me.
What?
Oh yeah, great-grandmother, sure. Later that night, one of the goblin's pets makes it into Irene's room and she awakes to a catfight. Don't call for Ludi, she'll somehow manage to make the room catch on fire. Irene again escapes into the trapdoor and meets up with her great-grandmother. Okay, Irene's great-grandmother is Jesus, isn't she? I mean, healing the wounds, the weird glow, doves. So great-grandmother gives Irene a ring that's tied to a magic thread. According to the old bat, following the thread will lead Irene to her own magic when she's in trouble. But enough of that girly stuff. Curdie's dad is ready to head out and find what the goblins are up to tomorrow, giving Curdie ample time to sneak out on his own and do it himself. What an idiot. Really, kid? You can't just have your dad do it?
He doesn't know his way around down there. I'll have to go.
Moron.
Yeah, well, we'll have to get rid of them then.
There's some weird Freudian shit going on between those two.
He's ugly.
We'll make sure the creature's always covered up.
Ugh. Though, to be fair, in the book they explain that the queen is actually the prince's stepmother, but they fail to mention it in this movie, and it comes out as...
Oh, what willful wisdom!
weird. Curdie learns about the goblin's plans to have Froglet marry the Princess Irene, and then manages to get himself captured.
Let me have him! Oh, please, let me have him! I could do such nasty things to him!
Oh, I bet you could, you sick fuck. But this is boring. I want to see what the princess is dreaming about. Okay, this whole seeing her dead great-grandmother thing stopped being cute a long time ago. Somebody get her help. After that, Irene decides to... Oh, come on! Both of these kids are fucking morons. Your dad is the king. Get him to send people down there for you. Your dead great-grandmother is obviously trying to get you killed. Cat surfing on rocks. Now I've seen everything. So Irene follows her magic thread to an obviously movable pile of rocks.
Perhaps it's caught on something. It's stuck.
Move the rocks.
Oh, turnip. Now what do we do?
Move the rocks.
I know. I'll follow it back. Now where's it gone?
Dumbass, move the fucking... Oh, God, forget it. Froglet continues to be a pervert, and his mom continues to do her thing.
Then you can have as many of the sun people as you like and do what
Jeez, be careful of those. You can give someone a concussion. After that pointless scene, Irene has an idea.
That's it. That's what I'm supposed to do.
Finally.
It's that boy! It can't be. Is that you, Curdie?
What was that?
Curdie!
So Irene was supposed to follow the thread to find her strength, and it led her to a boy? A boy to do everything for her? So they bust on out of there and continue following the thread into the Goblin Kingdom.
Irene, stop! The Goblin King. See? You've brought us right into the royal bedroom. Hey, hang on a minute. The Queen's shoes.
Sun creatures, guards!
Irene, run!
It's the princess. Get her! Get her!
We're getting dangerously close to a nip slip here, movie. So, of course, the two kids make it out okay. We almost died.
Yeah.
After that, and get this, Curdie insists that they warn the king about the goblins, but no! Irene feels that's more important that Curdie see her dead great-grandmother. Can't that fucking wait, you royal airhead?
Grandmother, I brought someone to see you.
Ugh. And of course, her great-grandmother isn't there, so Curdie doesn't believe her, yada yada fucking yada.
She's just invisible at the moment.
Your grandmother's invisible?
Yeah, Curdie, the princess is kind of fucking crazy. Just leave.
But I have got a grandmother.
Curdie sets out to do the sensible thing of warning everyone when this happens.
Guard! Guard! I have to see the king!
Goblins!
Stop! Who goes there?
Shoot it!
What the hell?
Oh no, it's a boy.
Oh, yeah. It's not my fault.
How can we see in the dark? Could have been one of those creatures.
Yeah.
Oh well, we better toss him in the moat before someone sees.
I don't understand it, Turnip. That's it. That's what Grandmother meant. She isn't here because she wants me to think for myself. I've got to find my own way of saving us from the goblins. Come on, Turnip, Looty. I want to see my father at once.
But Princess is a busy man.
Looty?
And what with things going on in the kingdom, he won't want to be disturbed.
Do as I say. Fetch my father. This is a matter of great importance.
But he's in...
You heard me.
Oh.
What a royal bitch. You could ask nicer, you know. I mean, Ludi's just doing her job the worst possible way that she can. So jump to the next scene where already Ludi is drunk off her ass. That was quick. And the goblins begin their attack.
Now, be quiet, or I'll set the castle cat on you.
Hello, Curdie.
Well, shit. He hit his head and now he's delirious too.
Stay inside and lock your door. I'll help fight them off.
Can't I come too?
No, stay here where it's safe.
You will come back though, won't you?
I'll be back. That's a promise!
Ugh. I just realized that the goblin's plan involves interspecies breeding and child molestation. The fuck am I watching? What the fuck am I watching?
At them! At them! Forward! Where's your back?
Goodbye, sun people. But we haven't finished with you yet.
So the humans win the day. Or have they?
The water! Here it comes! The water!
Oh yeah, Curdie's dad. Didn't he realize his son has been missing for a day now?
trust me?
Curdie, look out!
Froglin!
Yes, I've come for my princess.
Way to go, Irene. Oh. Way to go. And so finally the day is saved.
Are you alright?
Or is it?
Yes.
Yes. Yes, it is.
Remember when we first met?
Yes.
Well, I made you a promise.
Oh, that fucking cock tease.
Irene!
Father! Oh, Father!
Well, that's Princess and the Goblin. Not a bad movie per se, but I don't know. The characters are bland and easy to get sick of, or hell, even annoyed with, and it's just a really, really awkward movie to sit through. The animation's good, if a little sloppy, and everything just has a sense of being out of place constantly. I know these are all really vague descriptions of the movie, but I don't know. Have a look for yourself if you want, maybe you'll see what I mean. I think I'm having such a hard time harping on this movie because, I mean, come on, it's a fucking children's cartoon. It is what it is, and I can't hate it for that. One good thing that I can say about this movie, though, is Curdie's song. It's pretty damn good. And this movie really does use it well, too. It has that march-like quality to it that really does feel strong and empowering. And by the end of the movie, when all the soldiers are singing it, you just can't help but feel like saying, "Fuck yeah, we rule." And yes, once again, a song that I heard from a children's movie fucking decades ago is what made me go back and want to watch it again. But this time for good reasons, unlike...
We're the Titans. We're the best.
Oh, god damn it. So there you have another forgettable children's flick from my youth. Do I have any more? Oh, you have no idea.